Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for joining me session at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen, where we are going to talk about and we're going to cook happy, healthy, easy, simple meals. And not just for yourself, but for the rest of your family. Or if you're cooking for yourself, guys, this is the show for you. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today is a celebration for Kavadi, Thaipusam. So whoever's celebrating, a happy Thaipusam to you and your family. And also it was India's Republic Day yesterday. So guys, happy Republic Day yesterday. I saw loads of friends having their flags out and lots on social media and all over. And I know it's really a special day. So I hope you guys had loads and loads of fun and celebration. So, guys, for today's program, I'm going to be making a simple and easy biryani. So, you know how when you hear about biryani, I know when we used to serve customers in my dad's shop in Victoria Street, they would all come and ask us, how do you make biryani? How do you make it? How do you make it simple and easy? So, we obviously had the recipes, we perfected it, and my mom's biryani was the talk of the town, not just only in South Africa, but also here in the UK. Because whenever she came to the UK, she would make pots of biryani for whatever celebration, birthday we were having, and it was always remembered. So, guys, today I'm going to be making this. This show today is dedicated to everyone celebrating Thaipusam, so happy Thaipusam, also happy Republic Day, and also a special tribute to my mom and dad because I think the biryani I perfected is because of them. So they were from the A Moodley shop in Victoria Street, which is now Tirupati's. So guys, and we are Spice Delights in the UK, as you can see the website. If you want any of the ingredients or spices or recipes, do contact us. So let's start cooking, guys. So I've pre-cooked everything for the biryani and I'm going to go through it step by step, guys. It's going to be simple and easy. And as I said on my post, it's going to be done within 30 minutes. Okay, 30 to 35 minutes, which is pushing it. But we're going to make a very simple biryani. There's so many different recipes, and I will talk about other simple recipes where you can actually just put everything in the pot and then steam it or boil. They call it boil biryani or steamed biryani. So biryani goes by so many different names. So you get the names of pilau, biryani. There's different spellings, and also you can get different names like Sindhi biryani. So it depends on where the recipe originates from, which part of India. So I'm making a standard biryani, typical South African type of biryani, which obviously most people watching would relate to. So it's a very, very simple and easy. Basically, biryani is a mixture of your curry with rice, lentils, potatoes, and sometimes you can add some eggs. So it's basically that. And the curry of choice can be anything from vegetables like the veg biryani I'm making today. It can also be something like chicken, lamb, prawn, fish, tin fish, which I love. And I've got a recipe of my friend from Chatwood, Jessica's mom, Sheila. She makes the most amazing tin fish biryani. So there's so many different biryanis you can make, guys. But today it's going to be a simple biryani, which is vegetarian. So I've already started. I've pre-cooked everything. I'm going to tell you what's in the pan already. So it's onions. I've cut 2.5 onions, and I've sliced them up some red onions. And I'm frying them in a little bit of oil. You can use oil or ghee. Biryani is going to be a very rich dish because we're going to be adding ghee and also some butter on the top. So blobs of butter, as my mom would say. So in this mixture, we are just frying the onions. So we're going to fry 2.5 onions. And what we're going to do is we're going to fry the onions. For half of the onion is going to be used for our vegetable mix, and the other half is good. The other two is going to go on top of our biryani when we are layering it, and when we're on the final stage of putting the biryani to steam. So at the last stage, when you want to layer your biryani, the last stage will have a layer of rice, and then we'll have some onions. So these onions are going to cook, and while they're cooking, I'm going to add some spices, and then we'll go through all the other ingredients. But I wanted to get this out of the way because I love the smell of these onions as well as the taste of it on the biryani. So this is really an important and key step in making your biryani. So I'm gonna add some sticks and some goodies as my mom would say. So just some star anise, about two you can add. We're still gonna add some in the curry. So about two, a bay leaf, just add extra bit of flavor, guys. And that's my biryani mix hub. So I hope you guys can hear me, and if you can't, do let me know. I'm adding some cardamom, as you can see, the green bits that are in there. That's the cardamom, some star anise, a few cloves. So you can add like two of each, I would say. Two cardamom, two cloves, two pieces of cinnamon stick or pata, as you call it. And the cinnamon sticks gives it a lovely flavor. So this is called the biryani mix hub, which we have as well. So, and then some fennel seeds as well. So just watch your onions, but anyway, you want them nicely cooked. So that is the onion, and I'm just adding some fennel seeds. It's just going to add some lovely flavor to it. At this stage, what I'm going to do is, because I want some of my onions extra crispy and the other onions just cooked, I'm going to take some of these onions out, and I'm going to pop it on here with all my other green goodies for my curry. So I'm just going to take some of the onions that I've cooked. So just the soft ones, because these are going to be used later for the curry sauce, the vegetables. So I'm going to take some because you don't want all of them too much. And you also don't want them too crispy. As you can see, they're getting really crispy and brown. And it gets a distinct taste when it's brown like that, guys. So I'm taking about, I think, half to one you can take out, depending on how much you want to have on the top. So just taking some out. So we're going to let these onions cook, guys, and it's got such a lovely smell. Absolutely amazing. So you're just going to let that cook until it's nice and crispy brown. And these crispy onions, if you taste them, they've got a distinct taste. So Kovinder says hi. I see quite a lot of people have joined. Do like, share, and comment, and let me know what you are doing for today. I might just put this a little bit softer so you guys can hear me. That's a little better, isn't it? It sounded a bit loud. So guys, the onions are getting cooked. So I've pre-cooked everything as I said. So for the biryani, you need onions and the spices as I showed you, which I'll show you more. You need the rice, which is already pre-cooked. So I cooked about 2 cups, 2 to 2.5 cups, just a little bit extra in case anyone wants a second helping, which I'm sure they will do. So just 2.5 cups of rice, of which I almost cook until it's ready. So for about 20 minutes, basmati rice. You can also use long grain rice as well. I've also pre-cooked the lentils. So I'm going to show you the lentils. So guys, lentils is these. That's the lentil. And I'm going to show you the raw lentils, the ones that are not cooked. So that's a lentil. So just about half a cup of lentils, but you can cook more. So what I usually do, if I'm making biryani, and I know I'm going to make biryani again soon, I boil extra and then I pop this in the freezer because I know I'm going to probably make lamb biryani or mutton biryani one of the days for the kids because they love lamb biryani, and that was one of our favorites my mom made. So I'm going to pop this in the freezer. So you need to think about being organized and being, sort of thrifty, being organized, preparing your meals. If you're boiling it once for one dish, there's no harm in taking extra boiling extra and then popping it in the freezer. So the lentils are going to go in. So it was lentils, rice, onions. Yeah, my vegetables. So the vegetables is about 2 cups of mixed vegetables. Okay, so I've got some peppers, carrots. Absolutely looks so healthy, guys. So it's peppers, carrots, peas. That's what I have in there. But you can add loads of other vegetables. You can add green beans. So I can just put it there. You can see, I don't know if you can see that. But I need that. Yeah, you can see that a bit. Yeah. So guys, you can add loads of vegetables. But obviously it depends on what vegetables you want to add. So you can add green beans, cauliflower. You can even add like the beans, like gadra beans and raw beans. You can add other beans like chickpeas. You can add. So you can add absolutely anything in your veg biryani. It does not have to be just these simple vegetables. But I'm just using one. This is like a mixed veg. These are all fresh, which I just put mixed together. So I had the peppers separately, the carrots and the peas. But lots of people use the mixed vegetables, which is equally good to use. And then I've got potatoes. So the potatoes, I've used the roast potatoes, and you can see the color already. So what I did was I took potatoes, and this is only like half the portion because the other half has been eaten already. So I've had to make more potatoes because I know when they dig into the biryani, everyone's going to want a lot of potatoes. So what I did with the potatoes is I added some of my food coloring, which is this. So I added food coloring. So usually when I put the potatoes in the oven, guys, what I do is I always add a little bit of turmeric. I add a little bit of oil, olive oil, and I roast them. So I roll them for at least 25 to 30 minutes. So while the rice was cooking, the lentils were cooking, the potatoes were in the oven, and I got a chance to do all the other prep. So that's how quick and easy it is. Saroja says hello. Hi, Saroja. Hope you're well. So that's the potatoes, and then how you add the food coloring in is I'm going to show you. So yeah, I popped it there because it's very messy, and so the food coloring. So you just take a little bit of food coloring, like a drop of it, like a pea-sized drop with a little bit of water, and you mix it in, and then you pour it over your potatoes like so. So you can color half the potatoes. So I have a whole lot of more potatoes in the oven because, as I said, these potatoes are so delicious. Most of them got eaten, and the biryani has to have loads and loads of potatoes. Or at least we like it like that. But obviously, we don't want so much potatoes, guys. We don't have to add so much. But I'm just showing you. They look so nice, and they're crispy and they're tasty. Another trick which I usually do is I add a bit of jeera seeds. So when you actually bite into the potato, it's got a jeera seed, turmeric, and also it's got the food coloring. So it's really, really nice. So that's all the steps, and then almost one more ingredient, and the greens, which is tomatoes, about 3 chopped tomatoes, and also your greens. So you don't actually need lots of ingredients, guys. So it's like 5 main ingredients, which is the rice, the onions, the tomatoes, potatoes, the lentils, and the vegetables. And then all our goodies, which is the spices and ginger and garlic. So I've got some fresh garlic, which I want to cut up and put in as well. Mint and coriander leaves and some chilies, about 4 chilies, and about a handful of your coriander and mint. The more mint or pudina you have, the better it is. Cilantro, some curry leaves, and then we're going to go to all our spices. So as I said, the biryani mix herbs is obviously essential because that's like one of the main ingredients for your biryani. And then all our masalas, which I have already here. So I'm going to show you the masalas, and then we're going to start cooking. So that gave us a nice chance for these onions to get like absolutely like golden brown or darkish brown. And this is the trick of the biryani, is to make this. So as I said, it's a really special step, so you do need to make it really nice. So I've got all my masalas here. So I'm going to use a little bit of turmeric, about a teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of chili powder. I've got some red chilies, whole red chilies, which I'm going to add. Some rombo rossi, about 1 teaspoon. My biryani masala, about 2 tablespoons. Garam masala, 1 teaspoon. And then my fennel, cumin, and coriander, 1 teaspoon mixed. And I'm going to add some of my bagar rice spice or braising spice. Or rice spice, or whatever you call it. Bagar, puram, rice spice, vadago. There's so many different names for it. Or braising spice. So use it for braising dal and rice and fish curries. But I'm going to use it in my biryani as well. It's just going to give it an extra bit of flavor. So that's all the spices. I do have loads of more spices behind me in the big tray, but I love this container, the Dava containers. And if you can get yourself one, it's really a good idea. It's so convenient. We do have these as well. So have a look on our website. So guys, hope you're enjoying the show. So these onions are ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these onions out and we're going to add our we'll take these onions out because those are the ones that are nicely like golden brown, and these are going to go on the top of the biryani. And as I said, that's the secret to biryani. Is there's loads of secrets, which I forgot to say. So I spoke about the egg yellow, but the one more final ingredient is obviously the saffron, which I'm going to add as well. So I've got some saffron already made, and I'll explain to you what I've done with it. So these onions, guys, you're going to take out some of the onions. So you can use half and half. Half for your mixture if you're making veg biryani or meat biryani, chicken, fish, lamb. Just substitute the recipe that I've given today. I will pop on my Facebook and my Instagram, and you can just message me. But I'm going to, I can give you the ingredients as well. So just let me know. But I'm talking as I'm talking, I'll give you the recipes as well. So Narisha says, perfect weather for a good veg biryani. Looks great session. Yes, it is. I just felt it was a perfect weather. So that's why I'm making the biryani. So yeah, I hope, what are you guys making? I hope everyone's making something nice today. It just seems like an extra special day. And I think with everything going on, we could do with a bit of cheering up. And I thought biryani is like that perfect, it's like that comfort food. And who doesn't love biryani? It reminds you of weddings, it reminds you of special occasions, of parties and celebrations. Anything to celebrate, the biryani just comes out. And that's what we used to do at home. That's what my mom used to do. So, as I said, when she used to come to the UK, she would make these big pots of biryani on the open fire. So imagine making biryani in the open fire, guys. I think I'll have to do that one day. Make a nice open fire biryani. Actually, a friend of mine today messaged me, said she was making open fire lamb biryani, which obviously sounds amazing. But there's a different taste with it, right? And you need those big underpots. So that's what we had when my mom used to come and she made biryani for the parties and for celebrations, for the kids' birthdays and mine. Um, should make it in those big underpots and like feeding over 100 people. So yeah, it was quite special. So imagine cooking biryani for 100 people. That's what the people that do weddings do. So I don't envy them, but somehow my mom got it right, and hopefully some of that has passed on to me, so I can also cook that large biryani um, someday. Not now, especially not in lockdown, guys. But yeah, back to the biryani, the onions. So the onions that were not cooked very much, I've added them back in the pan, and the other onion is there. So there's two separate onions. Yeah. So that's going to go on the final layer when we're layering our biryani. So there are other recipes that I'll tell you about the quicker, easier ones. So I'm just going to add some curry leaves, guys. Just a few sprigs of fresh. Oh, the smell on my hand is absolutely amazing. More cinnamon sticks, about 2 pieces more if you want. Some cardamom. So you can never add too much of this, and you must have tasted like spice bombs when you put in biryani. So these are the spice bombs where they are mixed with all the spices. So star anise, cardamom, cloves, and more cloves, and fennel. Yeah, some people do add so the jeera. So I've got the secret here with my rice spice or vadavo. It's good for biryanis. My dad used to tell customers to use it. So it's got the jeera in as well, mustard and onions and methi and a whole lot of goodies. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of that. That's a mixture there, the vadavo, the rice spice. So we're just going to add that in, let that cook nicely like a bagar. You can add some whole chilies. It just looks really pretty, doesn't it? And some fresh green chili as well if you want. So I'm not going to make it too spicy, but I'm going to add 1 or 2 green chilies. I've got a few green chilies, as you can see. So I'll try and add that. Yeah. So everyone's doing well and enjoying the show. So just going to add green and red chilies and some fresh garlic, guys. I've got the mixed ginger and garlic, but I do want to add some fresh one. So hope everyone is doing well. I think the extra bit of garlic and ginger is so healthy, guys. It's good for your immunity, good for your chest, good for fighting colds and flus, for people that have diabetes and also for hypertension. So guys, think about all the ingredients that you're putting in your food, because here at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen, it's about educating you that you are what you eat. Food is medicine and your health is your wealth. So that is nicely cooked. So we're going to add our masala and then we're going to add our, that looks amazing. Jamila says hello. Hi Jamila, hope you're well. So just some veg biryani. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my chili powder or 1 tablespoon. My biryani mix masala has got loads of spices, about 30 different mixtures. So 2 tablespoons of that. My romba rosi, I think I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. So 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon, a teaspoon of jeera, coriander, and cumin, and some turmeric, a teaspoon, and yeah, garam, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. And there you have it. And guys, let's add a little bit of these. So we are making biryani after all, guys. We have to make it with a little bit of ghee. And ghee in Ayurveda, they actually recommend you to have at least 1 um, teaspoon of ghee. So that's our curry sauce getting nicely formed. You can add some water now at this stage if you want. Hope you guys are well, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So that's the masalas, everything. You can see the mixture, how amazing it looks. And then the ginger and garlic, guys. Just add a little bit of that. So about 1 tablespoon in total. And I did add some garlic, right? And you can see what a nice mixture that is. So in this mixture goes our vegetable. So obviously, as I said, you can add any vegetables if you want. You can add chickpeas, you can add gadra beans, green beans, cauliflower. I was actually thinking of adding paneer in to make a paneer biryani, but I thought I didn't want to spoil it. I just wanted it to be a nice veg biryani. So just like how you would have it. So that is now the vegetables. And then we're going to add our tomatoes, about 3 tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. I'll add a little bit more now, but let's see how this cooks. And some salt. butter if you want as well in there. Butter in. And that's a lovely curry sauce, as you can see. So hope you guys are well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So let's pop the heat on, let this cook nicely, and then we're going to start layering our biryani. That's the exciting bit. So we're just going to cover this and we're going to cook the vegetables for vegetables cook about 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't take that long. So we're going to cook the vegetables, and in the meantime we can start with our other prep. But as I said, this is going to take 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to layer the biryani and then we're going to steam it. So it's so simple and easy, guys. It's not that difficult. So once this is ready, I'm going to then layer everything in another pot. So I'm going to add the rice, layers of curry, rice, lentils, potatoes, onions, and put a final layer of rice. Pop some onions over that I fried, the onions that I made really crispy, and then put blobs of butter and pop it in the oven and then steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's how quick and easy it's going to be. It's not that difficult. So one final ingredient to go in here, guys, as I did say, the saffron is another secret ingredient. So saffron, I've got a little bit of warm milk and I'm just going to add. So the saffron, you can actually, so if you wanted, you could have marinated, like how you marinate your like your meat and chicken for biryani, you can actually marinate your vegetables as well. So I'm just adding a little bit of saffron, or just, I said a little, but it's quite a lot because I do love the saffron taste. So I'm just adding it in warm milk. And you just put a little bit of milk, like so, and you add the saffron in. And then you're going to add it in here. And that's going to give it a lovely taste and flavor. And you can do that for the lamb, chicken, vegetables, any type of biryani. And that's going to just take this up a notch a bit. So it's going to take this dish to another level. Just put a low heat. And that looks absolutely amazing, guys. So that looks really nice. It's cooking really nice. I'm going to add some salt and I'm going to taste it. And also check on the potatoes. So that's the vegetables getting ready, and then we're going to layer our biryani. And it's simple and easy, guys. It's not difficult. I do like the taste of mint in my biryani, so I tend to add a lot of mint because I love the mint taste in biryani, as you will see in a minute when we're making the yogurt sauce. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for joining. So I just chopped up some mint, guys, and that's going to go in nicely. Oh, it smells amazing. It looks really spicy, but I think because we're going to mix it, it's going to be mixed with the rice and the potatoes and the lentils. It's not going to be as spicy as what it looks. So it might look a bit spicy now. So let's have a taste. Lovely. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Very tasty. And that's what I love about this biryani. I think it's important when you make biryani, you need to spice your vegetables really nice. Or anything that you're making. If you're making it lamb or chicken or prawn or tin fish, whatever it is, you need to add extra bit of spices than you would when you're making curry, because you must understand that the biryani is going to get mixed with the rice, so it's going to lose some of its flavor. And if you don't spice it enough, it's not going to have that taste. So that's why I said it looks spicy and it does taste a little spicy, but it's all good because it's going to get nicely mixed with the rest of the rice and the lentils and the potatoes. And if you wanted, you can add whatever other ingredients you want. But this is just a simple vegetable biryani, guys. So that's getting ready. And I hope you guys are enjoying. Pour yourself a drink and just enjoy the show. Send drop me a line, let me know what you're doing. So we're gonna start making our raita or yogurt salad or mass. I'm just gonna put the saffron away. Um, so we're gonna make the yogurt salad. I'm gonna grab a bowl for that. Our yogurt and put our greens. So some Greek yogurt that I've got. And blender. So I'm going to use my NutriBullet, which is right here next to me. So the NutriBullet. So everything's going to go into the NutriBullet. So first things first is all my greens here. Coriander and some mint and some chilies. So we can cut it up a bit. So pour yourself a drink. And alcoholic, non-alcoholic, depending on what time of day it is, guys. I'm going to pour myself some tonic water in a bit that I have behind me. And guys, enjoy the show. Salute to you. Happy Thaipusam and happy Republic Day or whatever you're doing in the world. Just enjoy your day. So Jane says, hi, I'm enjoying your cooking today. Thank you for sharing the skills. I especially would love your vegetarian tasty Durban biryani recipe. I live in the UK, but from Durban. I miss home-style Indian curries. They taste the best. Just miss the flavors of home. I know, Jane. I can imagine. Yes, I'm happy to provide the recipe. I will pop it on my Facebook post later today, and I can imagine you missing Durban food. It's so Durban food is something. I miss it as well. That's why I cook it every day. We all love it here at home, so I know exactly what you're talking about. So, guys, for the yogurt salad, I am thank you, Jane. That's such a lovely message, and I'm so glad you're enjoying it as well. It's really a simple, easy recipe. I've got an even simpler biryani recipe, but that I will talk about later. So the veggies are just getting cooked. You can add a little bit more water, which I will add just now. But I just wanted the veggies to cook nicely in the masala and the mixture that I've got there because it looks so amazing and it tastes amazing. So I'm just going to add some of the coriander and 3 chilies and the mint leaves. So just about, I would say, sort of a fistful of your coriander and mint and about 3 of the chilies or less, so depending on how much you want. So we're going to make the raita now, or the yogurt or mass salad, or I don't know what else you call it. Um, so we're going to take some yogurt and we're going to blend everything in the liquidizer. We're going to let that do the work for us today. So I'm just popping in the greens, coriander and mint, and also the chilies. You can add some garlic in it if you want a garlicky taste, but it's not necessary. And then I'm going to add some of my yogurt in. So let's first liquidize this. So we're just going to grab some water so we can liquidize it. And Mel says, hi Sesh, trust you well. Hi Mel, hope you're well. I'm grabbing some water and I'll be back in a minute. So Mel, hope you're doing well. So just adding a little bit of water in there, and then we're going to add water in our raita as well, or yogurt salad. Guys, and look at that biryani mixture. Just have a look at that. If I pop it over, that looks amazing. Ah, Jane says, bless you and thank you so much. You're welcome. I know exactly how it feels, Jane. Mel, how are you doing? Are you celebrating Thaipusam, or do you know someone celebrating it? And what are you guys making? What's cooking on your stove, or what's on the menu today? The smell is so amazing, guys. And this is just vegetable curry. And that's what I wanted to say. If you learn how to make the vegetable like this, and Jane seems to like vegetable, tasty Durban biryani. You must have tasted it at a wedding or something, Jane. Where did you taste the biryani? Um, this just transports me to weddings and all those happy celebrations and times that you have with family and friends. So in goes just our chilies and our greens, which is coriander and mint leaves, cilantro, putina. So, and that's gonna just go in the blender. Hopefully this is on. So that's nicely liquidized, guys. If you have a pestle, oh, it's strong. If you have a pestle in water, you can actually do it in. So back to our yogurt salad, guys. I'm just gonna read what Mel says. Amazing, amazing. Guys, I'm just gonna read what Mel is saying. I missed the beginning. It looks delicious. Are you using fresh veggies? Yes, I am. So I made a mixture now of carrots, green peppers, and peas. And I've got, so it's like the mixed veg, but I had them all separately. I actually had fresh carrots, which I've got here. And I'm going to use to make a carrot salad. So it's all fresh ingredients. And I've got potatoes, which I've put in the oven. And some food coloring over as well. And I've got more potatoes coming out of the oven as we speak, because half of these potatoes have been eaten. That's how much they love potatoes in this household, guys. So I'll just add these potatoes together. So you get loads more potatoes just coming out of the oven, guys. So potatoes you can use, like I roasted a whole pack of roast potatoes. So now I did about a pack and a half. So if you want about 6 potatoes cut up in nice pieces. And my mom used to fry her potatoes and add a bit of turmeric in. So you can boil them and fry them. But I made them roasted. So it just saves me frying. And it's a bit healthy as well. So Mel says, I'm good, thanks. My sister is celebrating Thaipusam. Oh, that's lovely to hear, Mel. So for the yogurt or the raita or the mas salad that we usually serve the biryani with. So biryani is best served with loads of salads. So a nice carrot salad, a sambo, and also the yogurt or mas salad and dal, of course. So we were gonna make some dal, but I thought just for the show because I wanted to make it and show you a simple and easy recipe. I was just going to make this dish. So I'm going to add the yogurt into the bowl. So just one tin of yogurt that I got. So the usual tin that you've got. This is a 500-gram tin. So one or more or less, depending on how much of the yogurt sauce that you want to make. And then in goes my mixture. This was so strong. And then you just mix it. You can actually put it in the liquidizer as well, which I'm probably going to do. I usually blend it all together so it comes out nice and smooth. I add a bit of garam masala as well in this and salt. So I'm going to add some of that. So guys, the vegetables are looking so nice and we're almost so close to layering our biryani, which is amazing. So we have this and we're going to add a little bit of garam masala in the raita. So the raita, you just add your chilies, so 3 chilies, a handful of mint leaves and coriander, some salt. You can add some garlic if you want, and then about a tablespoon of garam masala. Garam masala gives it a lovely taste. So if you've not tried it before, do try it. You can also squeeze some lemon juice as well if you want a different taste, and then obviously some salt to taste. I'm just popping our veggies on low because I think our veggies are almost ready, guys. So just a little bit of salt, about 2 teaspoons of salt, and you can taste to see the salt is enough. So that's getting mixed nicely for our yogurt salad. I have another secret ingredient, which is my mint sauce. So you can get the ready mint sauce, which they have in the UK for lamb mint. You can like you get the purina, the dania. You can get a dania sauce. So this is the mint sauce. So I usually, if I don't have the fresh mint, I've got loads of fresh mint, but I still like the taste of this. It just gives it another different taste. And I'm going to add some in my biryani as well. So that's my secret ingredient. Well, it's not secret anymore because I just told you about it. But it is something which I do like. It just gives it another taste, guys. You know, it's about experimenting and seeing what works and what you like and what you don't like, I guess. So I'm just going to pop this in here and then we're going to liquidize that. And we can start with layering our biryani. So we'll start getting everything ready for the biryani and checking everything how it is. And then we'll pop the mass mixture in back into the liquidizer. We'll put it in the liquidizer and we'll blend it. So, oh, look at that. It looks so amazing, guys. Oh, absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to taste this. It looks so good. My mouth is watering, guys. It looks so good, honestly. So tasty. And that's what I was saying. You have to spice it really. Well, as I said, I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to be cheeky and add a little bit of my mint sauce. It just gives it that minty taste. But guys, this tastes so delicious. You have to really spice it well. So just to recap, the masalas I use some biryani mixed herbs, some curry leaves, ginger and garlic paste, a tablespoon, and then I use some of these gorgeous spices, which I cannot do without. So Jane was asking about spices. These are all our Durban spices which we use, and have a look at our website. So the dry spice, I added a tablespoon, of my 2 tablespoons of my biryani masala, 1 tablespoon of my Kashmiri chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of my romba rossi. And I think the romba rossi gave it that extra bit of kick, guys. We got such lovely feedback from the romba rossi from another person that bought from us. They just placed their third order, and she said it's absolutely divine. And then I got 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and I used a teaspoon of fennel, cumin, and coriander mixed. So that was all my amazing spices that I used. So in the blender again, and I'll grab my bowl, and and that's a very nice smooth texture. So we'll just have to try and open this out. So I'm gonna have to open it out, guys. I'm gonna need more muscle strength for that. As you can see, I'm having a bit of help here, which is great. So just have a look at that, guys. And that's absolutely smooth. I'm gonna pour it in a nice bowl, and it's gonna be up to do that. So a nice serving dish. And that's our raita or our yogurt salad, guys, and that looks amazing. Just going to put some coriander leaves. I'm going to taste it as well, just to make sure the taste is right. Delicious. It's got enough salt. The garam masala gives it a lovely taste. It's not too spicy, and it's got a nice and minty, so the mint and the coriander taste. Absolutely delicious, guys. So just going to add some coriander leaves. But loads and loads of fresh mint, and mint is really good, guys, for digestion, for if you have any headaches, if you have any sort of tummy upsets, mint is really, really good, and it's refreshing as well. I know where I work, the nurses usually carry bottles of water with lemon and with mint mixed in it, and it's really, really healthy. So there you have it. That's a raita with a mint sauce, and that's all ready to be served with our biryani, which is going to be absolutely delicious. So hope everyone's doing well. So guys, I think now is time for us to start with our main dish. So the star of the show, which is our biryani. So in a pot, we're going to layer everything. So I'm going to put a recipe where you can actually just put everything in the pot. You don't have to cook it beforehand. You can just, it's called like a boiled biryani or steamed biryani. But to be honest, I've never gotten used to that. I think a lot of people do that, and it is quite nice. I think in India they do it a lot. And it's something which they so they make it a pressure cooker, which is also good. So if you want food to cook really quick and easy, and you want a tasty biryani in minutes, you can actually mix everything, layer everything, and pop it into your into the pot and just steam it. So now we're going to start, guys, with the most exciting part is layering the biryani. So the biryani is going to be layered, and we're going to start, yes, with our mixture. So we'll just grab everything. So I've got my mixture. I've got my rice. So I'm going to use rice. I'm going to use lentils. Rice, lentils. Just put everything to the side. So we're going to have our rice in front of us, our lentils, our curry, and our potatoes. So I a bit of a glitch, guys. I hope everything's going well. Seems to be some connection issues. So yeah, so hopefully it's everything's sorted, guys. I'm sorry about that. So let's start with our layering. So grabbing the potatoes. So potatoes, lentils, rice, our curry, and then the onions, of course. So the onions, which were fried, and they're just going to go on the top of the whole dish. So guys, the main thing is to add your curry in. So we're going to start with the layering. Okay, so you can add a layer of rice first, and then you just start layering it. So you can decide how you want to layer your biryani. So, but I'm going to do it the way that I know best and the way that I learned from my mom, guys. So we're just going to start layering it. So Jane, I have to read your message out in a bit. I'm going to read it. I promise. So Jane says that she's reminiscing about old Durban spices. She said, growing up in Durban, enjoying the bean and cheese rotis, the veg samosas, Krishna cooked mealy corn bits with paneer, fresh coriander, kuchuris, half moon shaped, savory cooked pastry for filling, the beach days and bunny chows. My taste buds are going in a frenzy, hungry spin thinking about it. I can imagine. Jane, yes, I do remember all of that as well. That is amazing. So, guys, I'm just popping a layer of rice. And the reason why you do that is because you're going to have like different layers into the dish. So some people don't add a layer of rice. You can just add your curry in. But I like to do it this way because then the curry sauce actually drips through the rice and it just gives it a nice sort of, it just blends well like this. So Jane says that she wants to place an order in her Durban. She she would like all the spices that are used to create this. Definitely, Jane. And the vegetable biryani, Durban style flavors are calling my taste buds. I can imagine. Um, so that's so nice to hear that someone is like missing Durban food as much as we do. And gonna try and recreate this. Jane, I hope when you do order and you do get your spices, you enjoy it as much as we do. So back to the biryani, and I'll have a look just now. And I think you commented on the peacock picture that you've got the same. That's amazing. And that you're a vegetarian. Fantastic, Jane. So yes, this is a treat for all those vegetarians out there. So I've popped a layer of rice, a nice big layer, and then I'm gonna pop in the the curry sauce, guys. So if you've made meat at this stage, you can add your meat. You can add whatever you want, chicken, vegetables, as I'm doing, prawns, fish, tin fish, paneer. You can make any type of biryani, guys, under the sun. So I've popped it on like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my lentils. So because I want some of the lentils to mix with the bottom rice, I'm putting the lentils. So you can use a spoon and do this as well, guys. I'm just so used to. So the lentils, as you can see, look at the colors and they're amazing. So you can, this is half a cup of lentils and pop a bit more, generous amounts. And that's all the lentils in. I'm not going to use all because I think there was a bit extra. And that can go in my freezer bank for another day. Or if you want to make dal or another biryani dish, guys. And then we add the potatoes. So in the rice, the curry, your lentils, and all the potatoes. You can see I had to make more potatoes. because yeah, they potato crazy. So I had to make enough potatoes. And we're gonna pop our potatoes in. So if you were making chicken or lamb biryani, you could have boiled some eggs and put in. Guys, and just look at this. Like, this is so amazing. So I did use food coloring, as I said. So I popped a little bit of food coloring and I colored some of the potatoes. So you just take a little bit of food coloring, the powder that I've got, and you just add a little bit of water, make a paste, and then put that over. So when it was in the oven, I did that. Guys, this is gonna look so amazing and it's gonna taste amazing as well. So loads of potatoes in this veg biryani. It might be a bit too much, guys, but like 6 potatoes is enough. This is more than 6. But the more potatoes, the better. And I think what goes so nice with biryani is when the steam's in the oven, the potatoes, when it's nice and soft, mixed with the curry sauce and the lentils, it's just like happiness in one mouthful, guys. And that's not a lie. That's true. So that's all the ingredients in, and then what we're gonna do is add some more rice. So I'm just gonna add the rice over. And this is gonna go in the oven. So the oven's gonna go on. And this is gonna be so delicious, guys. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna make my carrot salad. So we're gonna steam it for about 15 minutes, guys, and it will be ready soon, I hope. So you guys can see the final product. So as I said, I used basmati rice. So I used about 1.5 packs of roast potatoes, 2.5 cups of rice. So this is a bit too much rice, but I put extra because in case someone wanted a second helping, which will happen. Um, and the rice, as I said, you can use long grain rice. So the rice is like almost cooked. It's soft. The lentils are soft. Everything has been cooked for at least 20 minutes. The potatoes for 30 minutes. Half a cup of lentils. 2 cups of mixed vegetables. 3 tomatoes. All the spices which I will put on the recipe. And that's your biryani done. But a few more ingredients to go, guys. So we are going to use this. I kept it away because it's just something that can easily mess. Like my hands got messed with it earlier mixing it. So do be careful when you are mixing the food coloring. So Jane says that looks so delicious. Oh my gosh, absolutely tasty feast of note. Almost crying there inside. Oh Jane, you are so sweet. Where are you in the UK? It's a pity. I hope wherever you're in the UK, you can still make these types of meals. And now that you found us, I'm sure you're going to be able to do it. And she says, heaven in a pot, utterly scrumptious. Yes, exactly. It is utterly scrumptious. So just a little bit more of rice. And then we're going to pop our another secret ingredient, which is the onions on the top, guys. So just a little bit more rice just to cover all the potatoes. Because you want that potato nicely steamed and then mixed with everything, guys. And this is really a happy and healthy meal. If you're watching the carbs and if you don't want to use rice, I've also made biryani with quinoa. So quinoa is something which you can use. You can use bulgur wheat. You can use different types of rice that you want. So experiment with the different types. So you don't just have to make it with the rice. So, and you can add anything in this. You can add chickpeas, as I said, any type of meat, chicken or fish. Tin fish is absolutely amazing, and I'm definitely going to make tin fish biryani one of the days. So that's your biryani layered. And then we're going to add some blobs of butter and some onions on the top. So you can do it in whichever stages you want. So I think I'm going to add the onions first. Just look how beautiful that looks. So I'm going to add some blobs of butter on after this, and I'm going to add some food coloring and some saffron. Just look at that, guys. Yes, I agree with you, Jane. This is going to be heavenly. It's happiness in a pot, guys. That's what I'm here for. You know, whatever's going on in the world, guys, just stay in the moment. We will get through this. If you've made it so far this year, you are doing absolutely brilliant. So thumbs up to you. And you know, if you're going through difficult times, if it's a life and death situation, I understand. But if it's not, just let go of the worry and just be mindful. Practice mindfulness, mindful cooking, and also just being in the moment and enjoying and treasuring every single moment. And if that doesn't help, you know, laughter is the best medicine. Or put some music on, pour a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, and just dance away, guys, and enjoy yourselves, because life is too short to be stressing about things. Um, so, guys, look how beautiful that looks. This looks really amazing. So now the as I said, the food coloring, it's already dripping on my finger. So it is quite messy. So just pop a little bit. This is a trick my mom taught me, and one of my aunts as well. Anusia, she makes amazing biryani here. And my auntie Rani in London, she made the most amazing veg biryani. So I've got lots of recipes from my aunts, Auntie Moki who is Durban. And my twin sister Sanusha also makes amazing veg biryani. We're always comparing. And today I said I'm making veg biryani. She said, well, if you have time, then do it. I said, yes, I'm going to do it. So, and I did. So it looks so amazing. I'm so glad I did. Um, just look at that. It looks so beautiful. So we're going to add blobs of butter. So I've had lots of help today. So thank you so much, all those that are helping me in this. So just some blobs of butter, guys. So just like so. You can add more if you want. So I'm just going to add, it's an extra rich dish. So just a little bit more. Obviously, if you're watching your cholesterol, guys, then just hold back on the blobs of butter, I will, please. And we'll use a low cholesterol one. Healthy, hot, healthy, friendly like flora. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt, hiding it away, my saffron. I'm always having to hide this away and keep it. I just love it and it's so precious. So just a few. So the trick that my auntie Lucia taught me is actually just frying strands of these on the stove and then putting it on. So it does make a difference, but I'm just going to add it on top now. And I've already added it in the curry as well. Guys, and that is the biryani ready to go into the oven. It looks absolutely amazing. And it smells delicious. So as I said, the trick is layering it, preparing all your ingredients beforehand. So pre-cook your potatoes, so potatoes in the oven or frying your potatoes, six potatoes. You can also add some food coloring and turmeric and some jeera seeds on it and grill it. Cooking your rice beforehand, 2 cups of rice. Pre-cook your lentil, which is half a cup of brown lentils, and then about 2 cups of the vegetables, mixed vegetables, which we made into a curry sauce, and we cooked for about 20 minutes. And once that's all done and your onions are fried, 2 lots of onions, one which is extra crispy for the top, like so, and brown, and then one for the curry. So once all that's done, you then pop it into the oven. You layer everything, layer of rice, a layer of your curry, lentils, potatoes, eggs if you're putting eggs, if you're making a non-veg biryani, and then the last layer of rice with some onions, saffron, and blobs of butter and food coloring. And that's how you get a delicious, simple, and easy biryani. So, guys, this is going to go in the oven for 15 minutes. It's going to steam really nicely, and I can assure you this is going to taste amazing. In the meantime, we're going to make some carrot salad because I do believe in happy and healthy eating. So let's pop this into the oven. It needs to be covered and then pop it into the oven. So guys, we are going to make our carrot salad, and we've got our raita or our yogurt salad already made. So for those that joined, I just made a yogurt salad in the blender with some yogurt, some coriander, mint leaves, chilies, 3 green chilies, salt, and garam masala. And now I've got the difficult job of grating the carrots, which I think I'm going to enjoy now because I do love carrot salad. And carrots are good for your eyes, guys, so it's happy and healthy. And who remembers eating carrot salad or samba with your bunny chow? And also, I think, Jane, you might remember with bunny chow and also with the biryani. You have to have like a nice carrot, a tasty, vinegary carrot salad. So guys, let's start grating our carrots. So we're going to grate some carrots. I've got them already cleaned up and cut. So it's just a matter of grating it and then adding some chilies with all the other ingredients. So we're going to add some green chilies. So I'm going to make it nice and spicy. So 2 green chilies, onion, carrots, and some lemon juice, salt and pepper as well. So we're just going to grate some carrots, like so, guys. So hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the show. So guys, if you just joined in, we are making some vegetable biryani, and the biryani is in the oven. It's just going to steam up for a little while and for about 15 to 20 minutes. But I did say there's a recipe that I can pop on my feed, and then you can see where you can actually just make the biryani by actually just mixing everything, layering it and putting it in the oven and letting it steam for at least 45 minutes. So there are different recipes out there, but just see which one works for you. This is the recipe that I like, so I'm used to making it this way, and that's the way my mom made it. So guys, we're gonna enjoy a lovely carrot salad, guys. So I hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So the carrot salad is really tasty because if you've ever eaten a bit of bunny chow, they would have the carrot salad. If you've gone for a wedding, they would have carrot salad. And it just goes really nicely together. It's like dal and biryani, or biryani with yogurt salad. It just goes together. And I just thought, in keeping with happy and healthy, we do need to have a bit of salad as well. So I hope everyone's doing well. She says carrot salad. Oh, Jane says carrot salad, right? Cooling, tasty with sambals on the side, just enhance and amplify the happiness of the biryani curries. Crisp, wonderful fish textures to accompany the full flavor sensation. Oh, Jane, that sounds amazing. I love your comments. They are so appropriate and so accurate. describing the food absolutely amazing. I love it, and it's so good that I'm not the only one that's getting so excited about a veg biryani, because I think from what I've heard from you is that you're missing your home cooked food. I know what that feels like. I've learned to make all of this because I used to miss my mom's food in university. I was spoiled. My mom would make everything and she'd freeze it so I would have it. But when I came to the UK, I was forced to learn all the recipes from my mom. So, and from my dad, all the recipes, the spices. So that's why we continue the tradition and to honor their legacy with Spice Delight. So we believe in it and we cook with it and we love it. And we believe that food is medicine, and recreating these memories, these happy memories is so important, especially with what's going on now. Jane, you spoke about Durban beachfront. So yesterday, if you watched my show yesterday, which is on YouTube and on Facebook, is I made the sausages, lamb sausages, but I also made some spiced pineapple. So if you remember the beachfront, you will remember the spiced pineapple. And how amazing is that? Just getting transported back to Durban onto the beachfront, which obviously most people can't do now, right? So, guys, samples are important. Salad is important with the biryani, especially if you're making rice and if some people are on a low carb diet, trying to avoid, sort of rice and stuff. So, have a nice big salad. You can make a nice green salad. But I didn't make a green salad because I thought that's going to get wasted with this dish, because the biryani just gets, when you dish out biryani, it's just the plate of biryani and a dash of dal on the top with the raita and the salad. So I just thought it's going to get wasted. This is going to be definitely what we need with it. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and I hope you're enjoying the show with me, Seshni, at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. So we've made a lovely veg biryani. So I'm going to pour myself a drink, guys. I said I was going to do that. So just some tonic water, guys. As I've been saying, it's good for COVID. It's got quinine in, which is preventative for people because it's got the derivative of quinine, is the derivative of hydrochloroquine or chloroquine. So it's really good. So cheers, salut, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Happy Thaipusam and also Happy Republic Day, or whatever you're celebrating, guys. Hope it's a good one. Tonic water is really good, but stay hydrated. So it's important that, especially now, make sure that you're drinking loads and loads of water. So Jane says, oh yes, I used to go to the workshop flea market on hot days in sunny Durban. Those sweet, spicy pineapples were just delicious and refreshing. Hit the spot. I know. Spiced pineapples, definitely. We could have it every day in our household, and we just use pineapple spice, which we've got. So Jane says, cheers to you, Jane, and for being such a great sport today, and everyone else that's joined. It's absolutely refreshing, the tonic water. I never used to like tonic water that much, so I've gotten used to it, and now I can't do without it. I missed out all those years. So guys, hope you're well. We're getting through these carrots. I'm determined to make a nice carrot salad that's going to go with our delicious biryani, veg biryani. So put the music on or put the volume on, guys. Dance, pour yourself a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. It's all about happy and healthy eating, staying in the moment and being relaxed, guys, and not stressing. And you know another thing, because guys, I have to talk about this. I'm a psychiatrist. I am a happy doctor, so I have to impart my knowledge, and I have to make sure that you guys are happy and healthy, so you guys can continue watching, sharing, and liking my posts. And you know, it's great to get the feedback. So, guys, positive thinking is so important. You know, it does play a role. The more positive you are in terms of whatever the outcome is going to be, the more positive thoughts, the more positive emotions you feel and express, the easier, the better, and happier you will be. And that is true, true. And that's something which I live by. So, mindfulness, meditation, positive thinking, eating happy and healthy, and drinking loads of water and exercise. Those are my top happy tips, guys. I will pop it on my Facebook post. But do ensure that whatever you're going through, I know some people are going through a lot of. There's so much people, so many people going. I speak to people daily, and I get comments and messages. And because I do the radio every day, I didn't do it today, but because I do the radio every day on Hospital Radio Bedford NHS, um, I get to know what's going on all over the world in terms of the COVID. And there's so much. People are grieving, and you know, it's a very challenging time. But if you've got through this far, I think you are absolutely amazing if you don't think that. And also, just remain positive. We are going to get through this. We we will definitely get through it, guys. I'm sure. So I think there's a bit of a glitch on my system, guys. But I hope you guys can still see me. Sorry about that. So we've actually done quite a bit of. I thought this was going to take forever, but actually, with the talking and the drinking of tonic water and the positive thinking, it's gotten so quickly. Um, yeah. So there's more carrots and more. Um, it's good for your eyes, guys. If it's good for rabbits, it's good for us as well, and it's good for our eyes, and so many other benefits. It's got carotene in. We know that old age we do get our eyes will deteriorate, presbyopia. So guys, start eating loads and loads of carrots. I was actually snacking on these earlier on as a snack. So if you're peckish and you're feeling hungry and it's not time to eat and you're trying to lose a bit of weight, start, you know, cutting these up. You know, I've got them in packets, cut them up, keep them in the fridge, and then you know, snack throughout the day and even give kids as well. So it's like a happy and healthy snack. And also especially diabetic people, just to balance your cravings, your sugar cravings, you know, make some snacks. Have a dip with hummus is absolutely amazing as well. So, you know, there's so many uses for it, guys. Or if you're into smoothies like I am, you can, you know, make a smoothie with the NutriBullet that I've got. Make a smoothie and have carrot juice with some other vegetables, there's carrot and ginger, and other mixtures, spinach, avocado. Sorry, I think there was a bit of connection problem, guys. I do apologize. I don't know what was going on. I'm sorry about that. I think I had a call coming through. So it's just gone. It went. I think it happens like that. I'm sorry for that. So, guys, we're getting through the carrot, and then we're going to take our biryani out soon. And then we're going to finish the carrot salad We've got our raita salad. So you can make whatever sambal you want. And dal. I should have made some dal, but I think I just wanted to make the biryani. So Jane says, thank you so much for devoting your time to share these amazing home recipes wholeheartedly and appreciate very much. Sitting here trying not to do waiting that biryani out of the oven. Can't wait to see it. Going to be torture seeing as though I'm in Brighton, UK and can't pop round to buy me the best Spice Delights takeaway. I love it. I love it. Oh, Brighton is a bit of a distance. I absolutely love Brighton. I've been on a retreat in Brighton and it was absolutely amazing. And so hopefully our biryani is ready soon. So Brighton has the most amazing. I went for a meditation retreat, and Brighton has the most amazing vegetarian places. You know, you just like starved for choice. There's so many amazing places. So you are like in the best. Like I think one of the most in the UK, I think the city that has one of the most vegetarian places is probably Brighton, and it's absolutely beautiful. I remember the Brighton Pebble Beach. It's different from the Durban beachfront. So I'm sure you missed the sandy Durban beachfront because Brighton's got more pebble beaches and it's, yeah, very different. But the water's amazing. I absolutely remember that. Yes, so we're going to get the biryani out soon. Hopefully it's done. And yes, I hope you're going to enjoy your spices from Spice Delights. Yeah, it's a pity you so far. It's a few hours away. Otherwise, you could have had a Spice Delights takeaway. Um, so, guys, yes, all the carrots are done, almost done. I'm determined to make my carrot salad, guys. And if it takes effort of standing here and grating the carrots, guys, this is happy and healthy, you know. And it's also about mindfulness. The more passion and effort you put into your food, it does show a difference. And also, you must remember that, you know, you're not only cooking for yourself, you're preparing for your family and your loved ones. So you need to make sure, or even if it's just for yourself, you know, you need to make sure that you are putting the absolutely the right ingredients and happy and healthy ingredients. So I think I'm going to stop here and I'm going to keep some of the carrots for my snack when, so that I don't overeat the biryani, because I usually go for 2 helpings of biryani, guys. I absolutely love biryani. Um, the one year, so I think it was not last year, the year before when I went down to South Africa, my mom made. Went on my own, and my mom made vegetable biryani, and it was July. So not vegetable, she made mutton biryani, and I actually, she made like a whole pot. I had it for breakfast, the biryani, and the day I was leaving, I had it for breakfast, and then she packed containers, which I put in my hand luggage. And when my husband picked me up with the kids, we had that. The kids had it on the train, on the subway, because our car was parked somewhere else. So they had on the train ride on the way to get our car where it was parked off. And it was absolutely delicious. They enjoyed it. So my mom's like mutton biryani actually survived. But it was so tasty. And I think the reason why is my mom's biryani tastes really nice is because she spiced it really well. So you have to remember, you can't go light on the spices with biryani. So you'd rather spice it more, and then just hope that the rice will then, and the mixture of the rice, potatoes, eggs, or whatever you're using is going to blend in. But you have to spice it really nice. It needs to have like loads of spices and masala. So it's not like when you make curry. So that's one advice I would say. And obviously the secret ingredients of saffron, ghee, and also the egg coloring. So just to jazz it up a bit and make it really nice, to make it stand out and like wedding biryani, as they would say. So I think, yeah, I learned all these from my mom. She explained to me how to do it. But I learned from my aunts as well, and my sister. So yeah, I can't wait to taste the biryani. So for the carrot salad, guys, we're just going to, so we've got our carrots all done. And what we're going to do is I'm going to cut up, I'm going to grab some vinegar as well. I've got some lemon. So I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice, add a bit of vinegar, And I've got some chilies as well, so about 2 chilies. Or if you want it spicier, these chilies are not that spicy actually compared to the last ones I had. But they are spicy, but not as spicy, I would say. Because just in case you wanted white chilies. So we're going to add that. So as I said, this carrot salad just takes me back to veg biryani, carrot salad, and dal, guys. How amazing it is. So we're just going to check if the biryani is ready. So I'm going to cut them up small pieces. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm actually getting it quite nice. It must be Jane's watching. You seem like it to be a lucky charm, Jane, a lucky person. Or whoever else is watching, sending me some positive vibes. And yeah, I thought I'm sending the positive vibes. So just gonna add some onions. I'm just gonna check the biryani. Just give me a second. So our biryani is almost ready, guys. So I'm gonna finish the salad and then we're gonna reveal. So I'm just gonna chop some chilies also, guys. Trying to make it look professional, like our master chefs. I don't know if anyone watched Gordon Ramsay's show talking about chefs. So my sister, my twin sister Sanusha, was on the National Geographic, her shop, Tirupati Spices, which was my parents' business before that, the A Moodley on the Victoria Street Market. So she was featured with Gordon Ramsay. And it was such a fantastic episode, so do watch it. So just some chilies, onions, and I'm going to add lemon. So lemon's really good. My aunt was telling me today she just drinks loads and loads of lemon. She puts it in lemon water, and I do the same. It's really refreshing. It's helpful for weight loss. And lemon also boosts your mood as well, guys. Lemon and orange. I'm going to add a little bit of, so squeeze lemon. I'm going to add some vinegar. Oh, now my mouth is watering, guys. And some pepper and salt. And some pepper as well. So this is so simple and easy, guys, and it didn't take long. While the food was getting ready, you have to make your salads. And I think that's a trick for happy and healthy eating. Try and get used to, with your busy lifestyle, I'm sure it's difficult for people to eat happy and healthy, guys. But there you have it. So you can give it a nice mix as well. But I'm not going to mix it now. I'm just going to let all the flavors soak in and mix it later because it looks so pretty. I'm just going to put some leaves over. So this is going to go so nice with some leaves over that. So the grated carrot salad, which you would get in Bunny Chow's and wedding biryani, guys, and the raita or the yogurt and moss salad. So now the reveal for the biryani, guys. So that's quite hot, guys. Oh, it's hot. So I'm going to reveal the biryani. I hope you guys are ready for the biryani. So we're going to reveal it in a minute and then dish it out as well. Let me just grab the plate to dish it out. So it is hot. So this biryani was steaming in the oven for at least 20 minutes. So she said, I think I'm going to read your message in a bit. So I think Jane is saying, yes, you're 100% correct. Brighton has the most vegetarian. Oh, so it does have the most. Okay, I didn't realize, but I knew there was a lot. So it has the most vegetarian types down options. We're lucky they cater for us. Sadly, the pebbles on the beach here are not comfortable or great. Makes me miss Durban beach soft sand as well as the Durban spice flavors, hot sunshine. What type of green chilies do you use in the salad? They are not too hot. No, the green chilies that I've got are not too hot, but they're really nice. So it's just ones you can get from Tesco's or from any of the stores, you know, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Aldi's, Asda's, any of those stores will have those type of green chilies. So it's just this green chilies here. So these type. And she said, I'm sending sprinkles, dashes, dollops, spoonfuls, and happy positive vibes your way. Watching your show for the first time today has warmed my heart, made my taste buds super excited at the possibility that I can source these Durban spices and follow your home style proper recipe. Oh, thank you so much, Jane. I knew someone was sending some really positive vibes. Actually, most of the people that watch do, but I did think today was extra special. And thank you for making it so special. Usually, there's quite a few others that make it special. Mel's on as well, and Saroja. So, yay. And Breyani out the oven takes a deep breath. So, let's do this, guys. So, let's reveal it. So we're just going to pop the biryani lid, and you can see the steam. Yeah. And we're gonna dish it out. So that's the biryani, guys. As you can see, it smells absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna dish it out now so you can see exactly how amazing it is. It looks so beautiful to actually disturb it, but guys, let's do this. So I'm just going to dish it out so you can see the different colors and how amazing the biryani looks. Oh, it smells amazing. The sauces, the flavors, the colors is perfect. It's just a perfect bowl of happiness. And with each mouthful, guys, you are definitely going to enjoy it. If you followed my recipe, I'm sure you will. Oh, it's amazing. So doesn't this remind you of biryani that you get at weddings? It's come out so amazing, guys. And this is going to be so tasty. So she says, Jane says, how I wish I could smell those gorgeous aromas. I know it does. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells like biryani. That's all I can say. Jane, it smells like biryani. Biryani's got that distinct taste and smell. I think because of the lentils with the potatoes and the curries. So guys, I think you get Bon appetit, guys. I'm just going to add some greens on it. It smells amazing, and I'm going to have a bite just for you, Jane. It's so simple and easy, guys. And Jane, I hope you get the recipe. I'm going to put the recipe on later for you. And we are going to enjoy this for lunch. I'm so sorry to say that. I feel so guilty to say that, Jane, but we are going to enjoy it for lunch. The family has been waiting for it and they wanted me to make it. My son actually, because it's vegetarian day, we're fasting for the prayer, he actually wanted me to make yellow potato and dal. And then I woke up and I said, no, you know what? I actually want to make biryani. And I asked them. And they all said, yes, mom, make biryani. Biryani sounds better. So, this is something they all love. Feast platter of deliciousness. Exactly. So I'm just going to add some greens on the top. There you have it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for all the positivity. Bon appetit and salute. And Law, enjoy that lunch so much. I'm here. I'm being spirit. I know. Oh, Jane, you've been such a sport. So I'm going to have a taste just for you. And we've already have some hungry people that's already looking at the biryani. So I'm going to have a taste of this. A bit of everything. If I should say so myself, it's absolutely delicious. It doesn't even need, the biryani is so tasty, it does not even need the raita and the salad. It tastes so delicious and it's a bit spicy. Well, you know me by now. I do cook happy, healthy, and spicy, I should say. Saroja says delicious. Oh, thank you, Saroja. Hope you're enjoying yourself and happy Thaipusam to you, Saroja, and everyone else, Mal sister. Jane says perfect. Thank you again. Enjoy. We will enjoy. Thank you so much. Bon appetit and lots of love, guys, from my family to yours. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Do give me a like, share my recipes, drop me a message, and Jane, I will be in contact with you with some more details of the recipe. And enjoy the rest of your blessed day, the Thaipusam or Republic Day or whatever you're celebrating, or you're just enjoying life and being in the moment, guys, is key, and positive thinking. So today's episode, it's about positive thinking, happy and healthy. You are what you eat. Food is your health, food is your medicine, and your health is your wealth. So guys, with that said, are we gonna enjoy this biryani with the other dishes that I've created? So let's just put everything together. So you can actually see the full meal. And we'll give you an idea of how to serve your biryani. So the salad, the nice carrot salad, and that, and the raita, as you can see. So that is the full meal, guys. The biryani, veg biryani, which has come out absolutely amazing, as you can see. And I tasted it. It's absolutely delicious. The raita or the yogurt salad and some carrot salad, guys. Happy and healthy all the way. Jane says thank you. Thank you so much, Jane. Thank you everyone that's joined. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Oh, this looks amazing. And you know what? Preparing everything in advance, it just makes it seem so easy and effortless. If you have to think about making biryani, people get so frightened, and also they feel it's so challenging and overwhelming to even think of it. But the way I've shown you, pre-cooking everything and layering it, it's really simple and easy, guys. And if I can do it, you can do it. Jane, you can also make this at home. Truly wonderful. All my favorites. Oh, that's amazing, Jane. Oh, I hope you have a lovely day, everyone. And Jane, I hope the sun is shining in Brighton, at Brighton Beach. You said about the pebbles, but to be honest, the water, when I went into Brighton Beach, I absolutely loved the water. It was so amazing. And it was such a lovely retreat that I went to. Only vegetarian food, and also we had a swim in the Brighton Beach. So it reminded me a lot of Durban. So you are so lucky, despite the pebbles, you are in one of the nearest cities to Durban as they come. So enjoy yourself and enjoy the sunshine. Lots of love from me to you guys. Bon appetit and stay tuned for another episode of the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. Goodbye and namaste. Enjoy your day, guys. Lots of love. And thank you for joining.